And this is the start of the second video. So, we'll have a look at the job market again. And I think at the end of this job, depending on how much money we make, we will look to... So where are we at the moment? We're in Grimsby, aren't we? Oh, there's Grimsby to Carlisle. We've not been to Carlisle yet, so I think I'll take this job. It's going to be a hell of a drive, but I'll take it. It's a 4-hour, 51-minute trip. Can you imagine getting that on your shift? Oof. I mean, you have to be a very committed person to be a truck driver, and I am certainly not that committed to truck driving. But yeah, end of this video, I think we'll take out the bank loan and we'll go and buy our first truck. And then next time we'll be crossing over the water into the continent, I think. We'll probably go to Calais first. Problem with that, once you've bought your own truck, you have to worry about sleep schedules and refueling and fixing your truck if it breaks, ferry trips, train journeys, all that kind of stuff. A lot of stuff that is eye-wateringly expensive a lot of the time. Let me just shut my door as well, because the wind likes to blow doors open when I'm in the middle of recording, and I have the creakiest door in human existence. So we'll get that done. This is an Iveco. Now, we unlocked the Iveco dealership in Grimsby, and I kind of like that dashboard. It looks very nice. I'm sure you wouldn't buy a truck purely because of the state of the dashboard, but it's one of those things where if you're on a long truck journey, you just want something nice to look at. There it is. Nice digital dashboard in the center there. Alright, let's get cruise control on. Let's see how easy that is to use. Oh yeah, nice and clear, top left corner of the dash there. That's the other thing is, do I want the Mercedes truck? Because I feel like it's the best value for money in terms of the engine size and the power, but it's also nearly £20,000 more expensive than the MAN. And yes, it's more powerful, and yes, it looks nicer, but 20,000 is a lot of money at this stage in your company's existence. So we might look at the Ivecos as well. My plan is to visit all three dealerships and see which ones I like the look of. I mean, really with Mercedes, you're paying 20,000 extra for the name, really, aren't you? Just to have your truck say Mercedes on it. I know that a lot of people like Scanias in this game. We haven't found a Scania dealership yet. So maybe Scania would be the second truck. We shall see. We shall see. Alright, turning coming up, so we're going to start slowing down now, I think. Here we go. Round the bend. Now, I have also been considering buying American Truck Simulator and having two series running, so that this one will be like the M4J Logistics, and then the American Truck Simulator one will be M4J Logistics USA or something. And then instead of this going up on a Monday and Friday, this one will go up on a Monday, and then American Truck Simulator will go up on a Friday. From what I can gather, there's more features in ATS than there are in ETS2. I know ETS2 has the mod that allows you to play multiplayer, and again, that's something I'm interested in doing in the future, is getting some people who've found me on YouTube and get them to do multiplayer. I know World of Trucks as well, you can fulfill contracts on there, which is a really cool thing. I think Train Simulator has something similar these days. So that is something, again, that I'm looking at getting into. What I'm waiting for, really, is a Train Simulator game that has that built into the game rather than having to pair up with a third-party website. Trains came closest a few years ago when they introduced multiplayer, but too many people were kind of abusing that feature, should we say. Need to slow down a little bit. But yeah, getting viewers involved has always been a core component of the channel, so it's something that I'd very much like to do. But yeah, ATS, ETS2, ETS2 multiplayer, and then whatever features ATS has as well. Let me know in the comments what you think about that idea. Would you like to see me play American Truck Simulator as well? I was watching a friend of XVI playing it the other day. He was streaming it on Discord. There's a lot of straight roads in that game, and I imagine it gets very dull. The other thing is you get escorted. When you're hauling heavy, wide loads, you have an escort that you have to stay behind. And that would probably bore the hell out of me. I don't know, I like the freedom of just driving at the speed I like, within the speed limit of course, overtaking cars that get in the way, that kind of thing. You can't really do that when you've got a vehicle escort. You don't have that freedom, you know. But we'll see. We will see. I'm always willing to try it out. If there's a way to integrate the two into one another as well, like if you can have the same company but just transfer it over into ATS, that would be awesome. We've got some rain coming, so we'll get the wishy wipers on. What time is it? It's 2:40, so it shouldn't be getting dark anytime soon. I have a feeling... yeah, I'm going to go past this, because this is a crash waiting to happen. What we've got right here. I missed my turning again. Dull. Do you know what? That's fine. That is absolutely fine. I'm just going to do a 180 at this junction here. Wow, I've just added like another half an hour to my journey by missing that turning. That is bad. Alright, watch this. Totally illegal. Should never do this on a UK road. But there we go. We're back on the road like. So that's taken an hour off our time. Just doing that very illegal U-turn has taken an hour off our time. So, hey, must have been worth it. No one saw me do it. Shh. You guys saw nothing. I've got to pay more attention to the road. Go, 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 go. Oh, it's not going to go in time. I don't like the indicators on this truck. Like, for me, indicators have a natural rhythm of tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. This one's just way too slow. Just imagine a clock that ticks that slowly. It would drive you up the wall. And particularly in a truck where you don't just drive it for a job and then you switch to another one. This will be my truck for, you know, the next 12 episodes maybe, until we get enough money to buy a second truck and our first employee. I'm gonna have to live with that indicator for weeks, and I just don't think I can do that. Unless there's an option to customize the indicator, which will be incredibly anal if there is. I don't think I could live with this truck. As nice as its dashboard is, its indicator lets it down. That's my monthly review for Truck Monthly. It's a really bad joke. What else can we talk about then? Future of the channel, covered that in the first part. Multiplayer, covered that in the second part. Skins, that's something we can talk about. So when I buy my custom truck, I have already done a little bit of background reading about how difficult it would be to get custom skins into the game. I know it's possible because I've seen other people do it. I would be really interested in seeing a truck with the M4J logo on the side of it. Let me just do some accelerating here manually to get past this truck. There we go. Yeah, I would really like to see the M4J logo in every game that I play, but I know it's not always possible. OpenTTD, I've also looked at the opportunity and the possibility of taking the British Trains new GRF, just adding an extra livery for all the trains, which would be the M4J colours, so the blue and the red. Particularly at the moment, we've got a nationalised railway, inverted commas. It'd be nice to have them all in my colours rather than just British Rail colours, even though it is still technically realistic because it's a UK inspired network. But anyway, we're not talking about OpenTTD, we're talking about Eurotruck. So all kinds of different trucks and trailers. So tractors with M4J colours, the blue, primarily with some red trim, and then the logos on the side. Alternatively, trailers that will be all blue or all red with the M4J logo on the side. Tankers, that kind of thing. I don't know if you can get logos on office buildings, but if you can, I'd like to see it. Oh, brake! Oh, that was nearly an accident. Okay, I don't like these brakes either. I've just decided. Why aren't we going? Surely we have priority here. Oh, that horn! Alright, I'm definitely not buying an Iveco. But yeah, anyone, again, who's watching this who can do custom skins for Eurotruck, or any trucking game, either of the trucking games, let me know, get in touch. I'll happily send you over a copy of the logo and the colour swatches, and we'll see about getting the custom skins made. Alternatively, I'll do some more digging as to whether I can do it myself. I think the word is keen enthusiast when I'm trying to do it, or a keen idiot, because I always look at it thinking, yeah, I can do this, no problem, and then I find out what's actually involved, and it's way above my pay grade. So I'll look into it. I will look into it. I think it matters more to me than you guys at the moment, though, because I'm pretty sure you guys don't care either way as to whether the M4J logo appears in the game or not. But hey-ho, can't have everything. Right, hopefully the speed limit goes up to 60. There it is. Whoops, and the lane ends. I'm going to have to move over. Oh, that indicator drives me insane. Drives me right up the wall, that indicator. Oh, clip the line there. Is it still raining? I think it might have stopped raining. I don't think we need our lights on now. I think I can turn these off. There we go. The sun after the rain is always the nicest. Look at that. Look at the colour. That's fantastic. Hopefully it comes out on screen as well as it's coming out on mine right now. Alright, 2.5 hours left of the journey, 105 miles. We're on the A1, which, as we all know, goes straight through Carlisle, which is on completely the opposite side of the country to where the A1 runs, but that's what you get with a compressed map. You do get little oddities like this. I think they've done a pretty good job, SCS, of the UK map. I think it looks alright. Some of the I'm being very pedantic when I criticise the roads, because ultimately the A1 is the Great North Road. So to have that as the main road that goes to the north is a very wise choice from a game design point of view. So I'm not having a dig, basically. I'm not having a dig, I'm just poking fun. Here we go, turning off and heading towards Carlisle. This is my least favourite type of road junction in this game as well, because it's very easy to catch yourself on the barrier. Oh, this thing has no pull. Anything coming? Nope. Yes, but you're gonna wait. That's not gone well. Don't jackknife. Don't jackknife. Come on. Whew. And breathe. Yeah, that was bad driving by me. Hold my hands up. I was too busy looking at the truck. I didn't realise how close I was to the barrier. Alrighty, 2 hours 13 left. So these fuel stops, I'm going to have to start memorising where they all are, because I think they've got sleep spots as well. So it'll be planning out journeys so that I don't run out of fuel, first and foremost, and I also don't fall asleep at the wheel. Because I have got that turned on. I know a lot of people turn it off, particularly when streaming, but I want to keep it on for realism's sake. I like the idea of limiting journeys, much like when I was grinding this game, I limited myself to like 2 or 3 journeys at a time, and then I'd go away and do something else, then I'd come back and do 2 or 3 more journeys, because that's ultimately what truck drivers do. They can only drive so many hours in a day. Legally, they can only drive so many hours in a day before they have to pull over and take a rest stop. So I want to replicate that. I think that would be a realistic thing. I am also wondering about whether this would be better to stream as a YouTube video, because then you get direct interaction with viewers and all that kind of lovely stuff. What's that yellow symbol? Is that the retarder? Or is that because the vehicle was speeding up due to the hill? Probably the second. Ooh, that was a bit of lean. Right, I'm going to speed up and go past this. Are we driving over a dam? This must be around the Lake District. This must be where we are now. There's a lot of reservoirs around the Lake District. Okay, I'm just going to speed up past this. Excuse me. There we go. I'm a reckless driver. I got places to be, people. I'm an hour and 40 minutes away from destination as well, so. Particularly, I used to drive up to Ely a lot. I think I've said this a lot of the time. And there was a particular point of the journey. So I used to like to mix things up, different routes each time I went up there. But there's one bit where I didn't know the roads well enough. So it was always the same last leg of the journey. And as soon as I got onto that last leg, I'm always looking at the clock. Just thinking, you know, I'm 10 minutes away, 5 minutes away, 2 minutes away. And you really do get that feeling of, come on, like your foot feels a little bit heavier on the accelerator because you want to get there a little bit faster. I've got that feeling now. Like in this game, you get under an hour to your destination and you start thinking, come on, 2 more corners, 1 more corner, that kind of thing. This is really slow. It has gone back up to 50. I didn't see a single speed sign during that transition. Okay, there's another set of services up here. So there's 2 on the same road. That's good to know. I might start picking some of my routes based on service station locations as well. So it might not necessarily be the fastest route, but it'll be the most convenient in terms of stopping for fuel and things like that. Okay, we're still not quite at the hour mark yet. This caravan, I want to go past it, but it's not really slowing me down. It's just because it's a caravan. So I think we're going to do it. Problem is there's a lot of vehicles now heading towards us. Alright, just turn left here, caravan. I'll let you off if you turn left here. It's not going to turn left here, is it? No. Right, we're going past you. You're limited to 80. That's got to be kilometers though, right? Because there's no 80-mile-an-hour speed limit here in the UK. Come on, go! You've got right of way. What are you indicating for? Of course you're turning right. Where else are you going to go? Straight through the sign. I know it's 50, but I'm turning up to 60 just to... Oh, the slowness. I need a powerful truck. I might just buy the most powerful truck I can afford. And then just pull really light loads so I feel really good about myself. Oh, it is 50 miles an hour here. Alright, we'll slow down for a bit. This is a nice tunnel. If this tunnel exists in real life, I might have to go find it. Alright, we're nearly at the hour. Going downhill at the moment. Come on. Now, one thing I was wondering is if I buy a truck now and then in the future decide that I want to customize that truck, will it cost the same as if I customized it new? Will it cost more? Will it cost less? Is it even possible to customize a truck that you've already bought? Or do I have to buy, like, sell the old one, buy a new one, and then customize that when I buy it? I don't know. That might be a lesson that I have to learn the hard way. We shall see. Right now, though, I do just want to buy a truck. It would be nice to have an identity in the game. A truck that's mine, a list of jobs that I can go out and do. Don't do me for speeding. I'm doing 51. Okay, got away with it. 44 minutes left. 28 miles. That's painful. 28 miles in 40 minutes. You're basically doing 30 miles an hour for half of that journey. This will take us over into the 60,000s. So then we'll have to take out a loan of probably another 60,000 in order to be able to afford the Mercedes. I will have a look at the Iveco, but like that noise is just ugh. Actually, it makes my skin crawl, that indicator. How slow can an indicator be? Like you always meet that person when you're out driving who's left their indicator on, and I'm always asking myself, how can they not notice that their indicator's on? Do they not notice what that constant ticking noise is? But maybe they drive Ivecos, or they've got an Iveco indicator and it ticks once an hour, and that's why they don't know that it's still on. Maybe I've solved the problem. You just spawned there, didn't you? I'm going to sneak out after this brown car. Freedom! Woo! Went a bit too far wide there. Recovered. Alrighty. So we are 23 minutes and 12 miles away. And we should unlock Carlisle as a new location to explore. Is it worth driving around and seeing if there's a truck dealership? Probably not. We've unlocked 3, and I think it'll be one of those 3 that we go with first. And I don't think it'll be Iveco, so it'll be one of the other 2. I think it will be a Mercedes, you know. I'm going to be an elitist. Get out of my way. It's a tanker convoy. But one I don't really want to be in. The lighting in this game looks superb, by the way. They've done a really good job with that. This isn't a 4K game to my knowledge, so I've stretched it a little bit on my screen, but on the OBS screen it looks awesome. And I don't think I've got the video being scaled either, so you should be seeing it in 1920 by 1080. Should be seeing it in that. Depends what my editing settings are as well, as I suppose. Alright, Carlisle discovered. I am speeding. So it's a right, then it's a left, and then it's a left again. and I nearly drove into the back of a tanker, possibly full of explosive materials. Although it doesn't have a warning anywhere. There you go, swing it a bit wide when you're driving a truck. And then 2 left turns, and we'll have arrived. Got to indicate. Cops are here. Alright, round to the left. I'm not going to do the hard one this time. I'm just going to do the easy one. Excuse me. There we go, over on the left. Nice and easy. And done. Alrighty. 5 hours 36 minutes. We've got nearly 5 grand for that. Loads of XP. Nearly level 8. Now it's time to go to the bank. Switch back to mouse for this. So we're going to take out a loan. Probably this one here. It's 2,000 a day, mind. So how much money? We're on 64,000 at the moment. I need 105,000. So it has to be this one. Let's do it. Let's do it. Truck dealer. Mercedes. Visit. So we want... We want this one. 103,000. I've currently got 151,000, so we can customize it a little bit. We can't unlock any more cabins. I'm actually okay with that. Can't unlock any more chassis. We can go with the bigger engine, which I'm really tempted to do. That takes it up to 105,000. Transmission, we can also go up. Although, what's the difference? There isn't one. Let's just go to this one. Oh, this one's got a retarder. I don't think we need that right now. I think that is something we can add later. So we'll go with the UK setup for now. Look at that. It's a lovely setup. And then paint job. So I'd like a custom colour. Here's the question. How do I know? That's not what I wanted to do. Let me just do a quick Google search. Euro Truck Simulator 2 custom colour. Box. Like basically I want a text box that I can type in the colour that I want. Because I know my colour swatch off by heart. There must be a way of doing it. There must be a way of doing it. We'll have to find it sometime in the future. My blue is a little more blue. There we go. Accessories. What have we got? No beacon. Do I have access to these? Do I want this though? Probably not. How do I remove? Click that. I want to... Yeah, I'll have a sun visor. Thinking about it. I'll have a sun visor. Standard plate. Sure. There we go. Don't know if I can change the colour of it. Probably not. What's this? Paint. Oh wow. No. Don't want that. Where's the X? It's fine. We just won't worry about that. Bars at the bottom? Nah. What have we got here? Ooh. These lights. Oh, these are steps. Go on. We'll splash out a little bit more for some nice steps. Doors. Yeah, we'll go with the flashier door handles. The painted ones. Wing mirrors. Can't change anything there. Or there. Or there. So the wheels. We've got these. I think we'll just go with the standard ones. Same with the tyres. Mind you... we might go with these tyres. They're a little bit more expensive, but they're better at handling fuel capacity and stuff like that. Do we want a side skirt for the tanks? It's 11 grand for that. I think we'll just leave it as it is. Rear tyres will also go with these. And then at the back, what have we got? That's stock. Got nothing for the fender. Got nothing for that. Got nothing for that. I think that's everything. I think that's pretty much everything that we can add to this. What's this? Yeah, I think this is everything. Inside, let's have a look-see. So the steering wheel, yeah, we'll go with the standard. We've got the plate there, that's fine. Dashboard, do we want accessories? I think I might put that there so I can actually see it. What have we got up here? Rocket League ball. If it is just $171, then I'll do it. Stock mirrors. So what's this? I don't think we want that. I think this is going to be everything. I think this is our truck. It's going to cost £109,000. Yeah, I think this is going to be... that was expensive. We have still got 42,000. We're going to be paying off our loan, 2,000 a day. And here's our office with our truck. And there's me inside the truck. So this game has just become a very different game to the one we were playing before. First of all, let's do a quick check. Yep, that's what an indicator is supposed to sound like. That's what a revved engine is supposed to sound like. Whoops. I just broke my brand new truck. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reverse this into the garage, and then we're going to call this an episode. Oh, the door opens. Alrighty, so here's our garage view. Got one truck, one driver, no trailers, daily profit of 17,000, so we can pay off our loan quite easily. We've only got one garage slot at the moment, but we can upgrade if we so wish. How much is that going to cost? 157,000. I think that's how much we're going to need before we can hire a second driver. That's going to be expensive. But yeah, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and of course if you're enjoying the series. Drop some comments down below with ideas for multiplayer and all that kind of stuff. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, we should also hit the subscribe button. If you have already subscribed to the channel, thank you guys for your continued support. And until next time, I will see you soon.